Hey everybody, I'm DRAGONFISTS from Game Venom.
And I'm Lightning from Game Venom.
And I'm Havian from... Havian.
Alright, yeah, sweet.
So this is a little collaboration we're going to do. I'm here with the guys from Game Venom, and I've got my own channel that specializes in, well, action games and RPGs. What do you guys specialize in?
Yeah, that's a good question, man. I mean, we specialize in obviously first-person shooters and also, action games, racing games, anything that's to do with co-op.
Now.
Yeah, now and
Anything
co-op.
to do now. All right. But what are you guys playing at the moment?
Well, right now we're playing Destiny. One of the biggest games to be launched this year. It's been amazing to just play that game. How are you finding it, Lightning?
I think it's amazing. I mean, there's so much stuff on there. There's, a wide range of weapons, armor, so many things.
Yeah, it just fits our playstyle. I mean, we're really mainly hardcore FPS shoot 'em up fans. I mean, we're really into the, gunslinging genre.
What is so amazing about it? You keep saying it's amazing. Like what? I've seen loads of things going around on the internet about people just standing in a cave and shooting up enemies and getting loads of loot.
You know what?
Does that sound? I don't know. That doesn't really sound too amazing to me. I've been hearing mixed things about it.
I think what you're seeing is farming.
Yeah, I'm seeing lots of farming. That's all I'm seeing from Destiny.
Yeah, that's because people want to learn how to farm. They want the best stuff out of the game. But
that's a good point. But I don't know. I'm hearing I haven't. All I've tried from it is the beta. The beta was fun, but I'm hearing that there's not a lot of difference between. Like if you played the beta, then you've pretty much seen it because there's not really much in terms of story.
No, yeah, you're right.
Is it better than what people are saying?
If you give it a chance. If you give it a chance.
That's fair.
The beta is completely different to the actual game. Beta, you get to explore one side of the game. Mm-hmm. But with the actual game, you get to go to other planets. You get to play PvP, which is like one of the biggest things that people do nowadays in any game.
Yeah, player versus player. But no, as you said, Havian, why, are people drawn to this game? And are they even, in fact? And I mean, what it is when we first played, our experience was we were in the same position like every other gamer. We were thinking, you know what? You're right. It's the same kind of thing. You're just looting, farming items. It's just like the beta. I mean, I didn't really play the beta for long.
Okay, fair enough.
I only played it for like an hour. But Lightning here, he really played the hell out of the beta. He actually was the one that sold it to me.
Yeah, I mean, I played the beta a lot, but... What about you? You play your RPG games and...
Right now, I'm playing Hyrule Warriors.
Okay, I've never heard of that. I've never heard of that. So, can you explain that?
You've heard of Zelda, right?
Zelda, yeah. No, wait. Yeah, I have.
Zelda.
Come on, everyone's heard of Zelda.
So, it is Zelda mixed with Dynasty Warriors.
Now, I know Dynasty Warriors. I grew up on
imagine Dynasty Warriors, but all of the characters in there are from Zelda. So, you've got Link,
Whoa.
You've got... have you heard of Impa? Like, you probably never heard
Yeah,
of Impa.
I've heard of Impa.
You don't even know who Impa is, do you?
Yeah, man, Impa. Yeah.
So you got Impa, Zelda, you've got Ganondorf, you got...
Gandalf.
No.
No. Lord of the Rings.
You've got a ton of Zelda characters, and it's pretty... If you play Dynasty Warriors, then it's that, but I would say it's more polished. You have bosses that just jump out into the middle of the matches while you're trying to kill loads of enemies. They'll come and destroy keeps and stuff like that. So you have to take them down in the traditional Zelda style. So every boss has a certain item that you can use to take it down. So you have like this dragon that comes out, and you have to use the hook shot to drag its tail down, and you have to attack it while there's waves of enemies trying to take over keeps around you as well. I like it.
Is it just
I like it.
PS4 game or?
No, it's on Wii U.
Oh, it's on a Wii U?
Yeah, best console.
What?
What? Best console? We'll have to...
Next Gen King.
Think about that. Yeah, I wanted to ask you...
Wii Fit. Yeah,
Wii Fit. I wanted to ask you, obviously, I'm a huge Dynasty Warriors fan. I've never actually played, obviously, that game yet, but Dynasty Warriors, I grew up on it. I actually grew up with your brother playing Dynasty Warriors. What I wanted to know is, does it have like the same kind of special abilities? In Dynasty Warriors, it was called Mushu mode? Or?
It's got something similar to that. It's got like... I think it's called Focus in this one, where you kind of just go berserk.
You just go nuts.
In that mode, when you're killing enemies, the more that you kill, I think it's every 25 enemies, you get another bonus.
Okay.
So for the first 25, you get like extra rupees, the currency.
Oh, rupees.
Yeah, like them little
I
things.
can relate to that.
You can relate to that.
I can relate to that.
relate to rupees.
Like every time, in the old Zeldas when you break pots,
yeah,
and they got rupees inside that, you collect that, you can buy stuff inside of the game with it. You can buy new attacks, you can buy more combos, you can buy new upgrades, you can like when you kill enemies, you get materials and you can use them to upgrade your character as well. It's deeper than the original Dynasty Warriors. But in that mode, when you kill enemies, you get there's a higher chance for you to get more rupees, then there's a higher chance for you to get more drops, there's a higher chance for you to get more EXP the longer you stay in the mode. Right. So every time you kill 25 enemies, that mode increases in time. And so you can keep topping it up. What's
character progression saying in that type of game? Is it quite in-depth? Because Dynasty Warriors was good. It is. Surprisingly, for a Zelda... Well, not surprisingly for a Zelda. Actually, Zelda didn't really have too much in terms of character customization. But in terms of Dynasty Warriors, it is. Because you can learn new combos. You gain materials to increase their defense. Like, it's loads of things that help in missions or upgrade your items. Okay. So there's a lot of depth. And every single character has that. So you have to decide, if you can even use the rupees to level up. So let's say I had Link that was like level 50, and all my other characters were lower level. I could use my rupees to level the other characters up to 50. Oh, so you can transfer that over.
So you can spend money to actually level up the other characters.
See, that's pretty handy. I mean, again, that's kind of like what we're playing with Destiny. Is you know
rupees in Destiny.
We don't have rupees in Destiny, unfortunately. We got
dirhams.
Dirhams.
What's the dirham?
It's Dubai money.
Wait, in Destiny?
In Destiny?
Yeah. Why not?
No, we got glimmers in Destiny, and obviously we have our own currency. But you know, you can transfer other items to other characters as well with the level progression. So let's say if you have a level 20 Warlock and you have like a level 15 Hunter, sometimes you get stuff for the Warlock and you can pass it over to your other character.
Yeah.
But I mean, that's what I really like about Destiny is that sense of character progression. You know, the sense of getting that loot. It's like what Borderlands used to do.
I play Borderlands.
How did you find it?
Oh, I love Borderlands. I love Borderlands so much that I played the first one. I played the first one on PlayStation. I got everything in there. Then don't ask why, but I got it on Xbox at some point and I played it all over again. And then I got the PC version and I played it all through again.
Now that's where we ask why.
Huh? No.
when you went to Xbox, that was fine. Even PS4, that was fine. But PC, me personally, I haven't really got into really PC gaming.
PC is fine. PC's fine.
The only game I played on PC was Age of Empires.
But wait. Good game. Well, I mean, I used to love Age of Empires.
Good strategy game.
It is a good strategy game.
I'm not into strategy again. Like, can you combo in it?
Yeah.
How do you combo in there?
Basically, you have two different characters and make them join together to combo.
What? Attack horse.
Attack horse.
Yeah, like you would have
attack wall. Attack the tree.
Age of Empires, you have different, obviously, Age of Empires. You got Age of Empires Mythology, which was called Age of Mythology, which is like Age of Empires. But
can you combo in them?
No.
I'm not interested then.
You're not selling that game, dude.
Can you combo in Borderlands?
Of course you can. Not do that.
But I just followed the loot.
But you've got loot in there, so that doesn't matter. Is there loot in Age of Empires?
No.
Can you trade camels?
Depends. If you play multiplayer, you can help your teammates out.
Oh, there you go. Okay. No, I'm not convinced. No,
not convinced.
All right, so game.
All of us went to Eurogamer on Thursday.
Yes, we did.
So, what did you guys think of it? What did you think of Eurogamer?
Well, I mean, this is my third time going, I believe. Well, I mean, yeah, I enjoyed it, man. It was very great. I liked all the games that were out. I wish there was a few more games that was at E3, but I mean, some of the games that they were showing, you know, really caught my eye. I know it was your first time, right, Lightning? Your first time at Eurogamer.
Yeah,
how was it for you?
Tell us about this, Lightning.
Tell us about your experience.
Putting all the pressure on me. Eurogamer was amazing for my first time. It's a shame we didn't get to go for the whole weekend.
Yeah.
I was looking forward to all the stuff that they were going to show us, like all the other games, maybe some more freebies, which Dragon was like all over.
You were going, that's the only reason you came. Freebies, where are the freebies?
Listen, I love my freebies. I do love my freebies, man. It's just like little tokens, you know, little memories.
You got a t-shirt though.
Yeah.
They gave you a t-shirt.
I got a t-shirt. Enough? No, it's not. It's not enough.
What was you expecting to get?
I wanted bags full of stuff. I wanted just to take the whole Eurogamer with me.
I wanted a PS4.
That's aiming high.
They should have been like, here, take a PS4. You deserve it.
A game was in there. You could have bought one.
Wait, what?
You could have paid for one.
Yeah, Game
No,
Store.
I want it. I want it as a freebie.
That's
not
aiming too
happening.
high.
That is not happening. All right.
Yeah.
So the first game we actually tried out there was Nosgoth on the PC.
Oh yeah.
It was kind of like one of those arena brawlers where you pick, where there's two different sides. I think it was like humans versus vampires.
Yep.
The vampires, in my opinion, it looked like the vampires had way more moves than the humans did.
It did. They seemed really quite agile and more overpowered, I find.
Yes,
they seemed crazy. But I enjoyed it, man. I really liked it.
It was good, but it seemed it's weird. Like they put more emphasis on teamwork when it came to the humans. So the humans had to stick together and they had to cover each other's backs. And there was like areas around the arena where the humans could recover their health by like touching some shrine or something.
Yep.
And then the vampires, they kind of built them so they had to work, or not so they have to, but so they're better at working independently.
Yeah, but the vampires, the way they gain health is if you take out a human, you can suck their blood.
Yeah. So I reckon they're made to like pick off the people that are kind of standing off in the background, and the rest of the human team aren't paying attention to them. They just swoop in. Like there's one that's flies. I think you were playing the fly.
I did get to play the one that was fly. I think that was the Sentinel, I believe it.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't remember the name.
But I had a lot of. I was struggling just to freaking find out how this thing flies. Apparently, you have to climb up the wall, hold shift, and then press spacebar simultaneously while you jump.
What?
Yeah, it was really confusing, and every time I did it, I just kept rolling off the side. And the person that was trying to help me, I mean, bless her, she was very sweet. Yeah, she was like shaking her head at one point, like, "Oh my god, you call yourself a gamer?" And I was just embarrassed that I couldn't pull off this simple move. But when I did get the hang of it, I liked it. I liked the whole element where you can fly around the map.
You're there meant to be killing humans. You're flying. You're taking the
I
tour.
was taking lessons. Yeah, I was taking lessons of flying and just looking around and watching people
You went
die.
on a sightseeing trip.
I went on a sightseeing trip. I just wanted to check it out, man. Yeah, why not? But when I decided to attack, I had to hold the right mouse button, and then you sweep down and actually pick up one of the human beings and just lift him up in the air and drop him. I didn't get to do that.
They did it to me.
You got it done to you?
Yeah, it kind of hurt my knees.
See, they never got me like with the flying thing, but I can't remember which class it was, but it's like the big guy.
Oh,
like when I was playing as a human and the big guy just came and charging in, he absorbed pretty much every bullet I had. And I was playing as, I don't know what, I think it was the alchemist. I don't know. Like you have a gun that like shoots bouncy balls. Like I was shooting things. And they were,
right. Was it the female character?
Yeah,
like grenade launcher.
Yeah, it was a grenade launcher.
Yeah,
the bullets bounced everywhere. So I wanted to actually just shoot. Like even though you could change the class after you died, like it was kind of annoying that the bullets for her just kept bouncing all over the place.
They kind of ricocheted.
Yeah. But the game was fun. It's not my kind of game. I'm not really into the arena shooter kind of things. I know that's more your thing.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
It was on PC, so that's PC. Lightning. That's not Lightning's thing.
No, but that's the thing. I was gonna say Nosgoth actually got me thinking: should I get into PC games? There might be some games which might draw my attention.
So I remember you leaving there thinking, "Oh, that was actually pretty good."
Yeah, that was pretty.
And we both did say that.
I didn't expect it.
Yeah, and we both did say that this game should so be on console. We even talked to one of the staff members.
Oh yeah, one of the developers. And he was like,
yeah.
Get on our forums and tell people that it should be on console.
He wanted it on console himself.
Yeah, so. He did. I mean, you can clearly see that is a game that should be on console. And I hope they do, consider bringing that to the console gamers as well. Because I think it's got a lot of potential. I enjoyed it. Like I even played the human side as well. I think I had the guy with the big bow. More precision shooting. I enjoy playing with him. I mean, he has this one move.
I was the same guy.
You were the same guy?
Sniper,
right?
That's the one person I didn't try.
Yeah? Because I saw the other guy before we got on, he was using him, and I was just seeing this one crazy move that he was doing. Like, if you got a lot of enemies, like they're just attacking your other teammates, you just throw this dot in a vicinity of an area, and it just kind of like a big circle will map around the enemies, and these arrows just come out of nowhere, like raining death of arrows. So I actually got to pull that off, and I thought that was
You
pretty
look
sweet.
so excited when you said that.
I am. Come on, like when you're raining death on people, how can you not get excited?
Like sort of like artillery with bow arrows.
I really like that. Yeah,
it sounds good. All right, so after that, we went over to the Dying Light stand. We queued up for a little bit, but we got to try it. I thought it was okay. There's a lot of hype about it, but see, I went into playing Dying Light not being like a diehard fan from the beginning. I just went in to try to see what it's like.
Okay.
But I know it's got parkour and all that nonsense. Like you can jump over fences when zombies are chasing you. I mean, and the weapons were cool. Like I had like an axe that had like electricity coming through, and I had like a knife that would set like zombies on fire.
Set them on blaze, and yeah.
Have you played Dead Island?
Yeah, I played that. See, Dead Island. I liked Dead Island, but I like loot, and the fact that you can throw away your weapons annoyed me. If you throw a knife into them, like you get a rare knife and you throw it into an enemy, if you don't pick it up, it's gone. Or if you keep hitting them and it wears like the weapon away, I want to keep my weapons. I don't want to like lose them.
That's what. It's sort of like survival.
No,
when you keep using a weapon, it's gonna get damaged.
Rare weapons.
But you know what? I have to agree with you, Havian. I'm like that. I do not want to lose my weapons.
I don't want to lose mine either.
Yeah, I don't like that.
The way they've made it is realistic, where it's survival.
No, it's not real. You have rare weapons. How's that realistic?
People can make those weapons. Apart from maybe not a freaking.
Oh, look at my purple hammer.
Yeah. Okay, maybe not a purple hammer.
Yeah, the rarity. Yeah,
it's the rarity.
You say it's got writings. Purple.
I mean,
the hammer's not purple.
Let's be honest. If a zombie apocalypse happens, like in tomorrow, Lightning will have all his weapons color coded.
Yeah.
Hey man.
Hell yeah.
Hey, take this spatula. It's orange.
No, that would be white. That would be the
Would that be the common one?
Common one.
Oh, sorry. Would you?
I'll have all the orange and the purple. You guys can keep all the white ones.
So at least we know our weapons will be color coded.
I'll give you a spoon. You'll have a fork.
That's good to know.
That is good to know. Yeah, I mean, Dying Light, man. I got to play it. I'm actually a big fan of Dying Light when it first got announced. I was looking forward to it. I'm a big zombie kind of guy, survival. I love those type of games. Those games appeal to me. I played Dead Island. I did like that.
What, the first one?
Yeah.
See, they had Riptide and they had the second one there, but I didn't even bother.
I didn't bother with Riptide.
Going over to look at them, like the first Dead Island, I don't know. I didn't even finish it. It left a bad taste in my mouth. Like
what, the first Dead Island?
Yeah, the first one. I didn't even finish it. I didn't even bother.
See, I like the first one. We played together. We finished the first one. I mean, I didn't even attempt to get Riptide. I didn't even attempt to even play Dead Island 2 as well.
Yeah.
But I guess you're right what you're saying with Dying Light. I mean, it does have the elements of obviously Dead Island. It's the same, I believe, guys that did make Dead Island. But you know what I like about it is the whole night element, which we did not get to see in this demo.
That's good. The guy that was I don't know. I didn't like that guy, but he was saying that at nighttime we wouldn't be able to handle it.
Yeah, basically. Apparently, because
in the demo.
Because the demo, the level that we were at the demo, I don't think we were ready for that stage, obviously, of the game. But that's the only problem that I didn't like was that we didn't actually get to see the night gameplay, and that's the whole thing that's drawing me to this game. Is this whole thing of you can survive in the daytime, that's when you kind of scavenge, and in the nighttime the gameplay changes. It's more. Like, you cannot mess with the enemies. You have to run for your life. You have to hide. Maybe stay in a house till the sun rises because all these zombies are just coming out of nowhere and they're really hard to kill you. But and also I'm leaning towards the whole. I know the 4-player co-op they're doing with it, but they've also added this thing where another player can just come into your game as one of the zombies at nighttime. Apparently,
see, I didn't get that. I didn't understand it at first.
Yeah, we realized because you were really confused, right? You kept asking me.
How would that even work? Like, how would you even know that it's nighttime in someone else's game?
Well, what I think is it's obviously going to be lobby based. So if let's say it'll be your game, it'll be your lobby. Obviously, you invite Lightning. Lightning would jump into your game, and let's say you've got another guy randomly with you. So let's say you got 4 guys playing in your game.
Yeah.
And let's say I see you guys online, like, hey, you know what? I want to screw Havian over and Lightning over in this game. Let me jump in their game.
So wait, what happens when daytime hits while someone else is in the game?
That's a good point. From what he said, it's only in the nighttime. He did say that, right? That only in the nighttime that someone can infect your game as one of the zombies. So that's a good question. What happens in the daytime then?
I don't know.
Yeah, we'd have to just wait to see.
Maybe they just get kicked
Or
out.
they're like, waiting. Are they just waiting for it to go to nighttime? That doesn't make sense.
I see. That's what's confusing. I don't know if they've explained it. I haven't really looked it up because it's. I don't know. It wasn't.
That's
really
a good point.
I
initially thought that you could come in the daytime and play as the zombies as well and just kind of terrorize people as maybe a normal zombie or one of the ones with the hammers, but I guess not. What did you think of it, man? Because you had a bit of play with it.
There's some problems which I went into. I mean, first of all, I was watching someone else play. I do understand it was a demo, but he sort of glitched into one of the buildings.
We saw that. We saw that.
Went into he was inside of a building.
Which you couldn't get in. Well, you couldn't get into.
He wasn't meant to. He was looking around at everyone like, what is going on?
Yeah, he was like, this is not supposed to happen.
He was inside of a building, and then I can't remember what he done, but he popped out on like the other side, and he was like, oh, okay.
Yeah, so that's a big bug right there.
And another one was during the combat. I mean, when I was trying to hit, obviously, the zombies, but it wasn't connecting with them. I mean, I could actually see like a bat going through the head.
Also, you had a lot of glitches in your game.
I mean, it is still early days.
It's still early days. I mean, they did push it back.
They're probably fixing that building then.
But just that one building. That's the whole reason why they pushed it back.
Alright, so after Dying Light, we went over... after Dying Light, we were wandering around, looking around in the area, and I got dragged aside by the guys from the developer. I think it was the lead developer from
Basically,
Velocity
this
2X.
guy saw you, and he was like, you know what? I'm going to sell this guy this game.
He sold it to me, though.
He sold the game, not just to you, but to me.
And he wasn't even talking to you.
He wasn't even talking to me. I just sat there, and I was like, you know what? I'm not going to just sit around, and I'm going to play this.
And I was kind of just addicted to watching Havian play the game.
Yeah.
I was just sitting there like, Havian.
It's good. It's good.
Really
I was surprised.
Good. Velocity.
It's a mix between like the old Metroid when you get out of the ship and you can run around, but you have to everything just fast. Everything you just
super
fast. Gotta go fast. It's like a bullet hell shooter normally where you're just flying around in your ship. You hold down R2 and you speed up. You kind of control the speed, and if you push square, you can teleport between different areas.
Yeah, in different areas.
And there's loads of walls all around. Like, he had me doing like a boss level as well. And the bosses are...
That was pretty entertaining.
The bosses are pretty smart in that game. Like, not the bosses themselves, but the way they're designed. It's like you have to shoot things in a certain order while the bosses are shooting at you and lasers are going all over the place. Then you have to go inside of the boss and attack it from the inside and come back out.
And then come back
shoot
out
more things.
And shoot some like numbers.
It's nuts. But
and you have to shoot the numbers in the correct sequence order. And they're color coded.
You have to hit them in the correct order and from the right angle as well.
It was a pretty intense game.
Yeah.
Very fun. What I liked about it was the fundamentals. It was simple. But it had that addictive gameplay, and it was just bringing something different.
Oh, see, you say it was simple, but he made me look like an idiot. Like when he plays, he was just flying through everything. He was teleporting all up. He was running and just teleporting at the same time.
Yeah,
I was like, how?
When I saw him play,
made the game. Obviously,
I know he made the game, but like,
I'm not. Look, I give him props.
He was too good.
Yeah, but only. If you realize, that's the only mission he could do. He said, "I'm going to do the specific mission really."
I'm pretty sure he can do. I'm pretty sure he could do.
I'm pretty sure he can do.
I'm pretty sure, like he made the game, right?
Sped right through it, man.
It looked like he just wanted to do that specific one.
I reckon that he wanted to do that specific one because it showed off a lot.
It did
because it had pretty much all the obstacles in there, and he was just like, and he was like, "Yeah, look at me,
I'm awesome."
Havian's nothing.
Yeah, nah, man, he made us look stupid.
I got it now.
Yeah, but he did.
Oh, you got it?
Yeah, like, I got it on the PS4.
Well, he did his job.
Yeah, but it's free on PlayStation Plus.
Oh, okay.
So I was like, it's free for the rest of the month. Why not?
Do you think that's a game that you'll be hitting up a lot now?
Yeah, I'm gonna try and perfect everything.
Yeah, he definitely hooked you, man.
He's a good salesman. He sucked me in.
But you know what? I don't think it's that he was a good seller. I think the game kind of did.
No, I reckon that you can see that a lot of these developers are actually passionate about their games. He was talking about something he created.
Yeah.
So you can see that, and he just wanted to show other people.
He wanted to share that.
Yeah.
He wanted to share that with us, and it was a great privilege that he actually did stop us, and we took the time.
Yeah, we were sitting there for like 15 minutes.
Yeah, it was 15, 20 minutes. Like we were literally just having a look around. We probably would have just walked right past him and never had a chance to play that game. And now I'm so glad that we did because I'll definitely probably be picking it up as well.
Yeah, when you get your PS4.
When I get my PS4, of course.
You better get that soon.
I know you got to get your Xbox One.
Like, what did you think about it? Well, you were just watching.
Yeah, I mean, I was just watching and I was having fun.
You're standing in the background like,
there was no spaces.
You can do it!
Dragon obviously took the last spot, so I just sat down and watching Havian play. And I wanted to just play more. I just wanted to see more.
It was pretty interesting. I did have to stop my game and watch you guys play as well a little bit.
It was fun. It was really fun. I reckon the people that are going to be playing it throughout the weekend, they're going to drag a lot of people aside to play it. So I reckon they're going to have fun. But after that, we went into the Batman Arkham Knight reveal thingy, like presentation box. It was like they took us into like a little dark room and
just drilled
shouted
us. Yeah, and just shouted at us.
How long was it? I jumped. I kind of got a little bit scared.
How long did they shout?
Batman's going to come out of nowhere.
15 minutes, and they had like the Rocksteady hype men in there screaming.
Oh,
it's the Batmobile! Look at it transform!
And now, get ready for the ultimate move, Batman uppercut! I was like, wow, this dude is intense.
Yes.
That was one intense demonstration.
The game looks good though.
That made it fun though. I'll be honest with you, I was having fun watching him do that.
Yeah.
But yeah, the game, oh my god, Batman. Right off the bat, I'm not gonna lie. I'm a big fan of Arkham.
Yeah.
Huge fan of the first game. Second one was okay. Kind of didn't really play the others after the second one, really.
Yeah, well, Origins.
I didn't really get Origins.
Oh man, I've got, I don't even know what to call it. I'm gonna call it Mass Effect syndrome, because the same thing I had with Mass Effect I've got with Arkham. I played Mass Effect when it first came out. I got like probably like 2 hours into it and I was like, oh, this is crap. Then I tried playing it again like a year later and I was like, oh, this is crap. Then I started playing 2 before I started playing 1. Then I got like not even halfway. I probably got like 2 or 3 hours into it and I was like, oh, this is crap. Then I stopped playing them. My brother completed 2. Then I went back to trying 1 when 3 came out. I was like, okay, I might as well just try this. I need to give this a good shot. And I played every single one of them and I loved them. I played 1 all the way through to 3. The whole trilogy, all of it. I played them all the way through and I was like, why didn't I play this sooner? I'm kind of glad that I played them, because you know how Mass Effect links into the next one?
Yeah.
Like your saves carry over into the next game. I'm kind of glad that I waited so I could play the whole thing through, because those, I would have hated to wait.
So is that what you
But I've got
Batman?
that with Arkham.
Okay.
I bought Arkham, the first one. I played it. It wasn't crap. But it was good. But I got up to the bit where you get like the sticky foam stuff. That exploding foam. I got up to that and I just stopped playing it. There was nothing wrong with it. I just stopped playing it.
For just no reason?
No reason. I've got a bad habit of just starting games and stopping them. But I got in. Then I bought the second one. And then I started playing that. And then I stopped.
You stopped? Oh god. Please tell me you didn't stop when you got your sticky thing again.
I don't even remember.
Actually, you had everything unlocked.
Yeah, I don't even remember how far I got into it, but it wasn't far. I just remember beating up some prisoners, and then I turned it off one day and just never turned it back on.
Oh, man, that's terrible. I mean, but did you play back?
I'll get back into it.
I didn't really play a lot, to be honest. The first one, that's the only one I played, and that was only like for about an hour and a half.
Wow.
Oh, did you finish it?
No.
An hour and a half.
No, hour and a half.
Some serious speed running.
Yeah, no. I thought actually he played it for an hour and a half and then he must have come back and finished it. Okay, fair enough. So I'm the only one that actually managed to finish the first one and the second one.
Now that I've seen Arkham Knight, I've got a feeling that I'm going to play them all through.
That's what
I'm going to end up doing anyway. So I'm going to play all of them. I'm going to play them all through.
I think I'm not going to play Origins. I'm not going to play all of them. I think Arkham Knight was amazing though. I love the whole cutscene and how it just flowed right into the gameplay. Yeah. I was really taken aback by the next gen graphics of the game.
Yeah, the game looks amazing.
The rain, oh my god.
Usually I don't really give a damn about graphics. Graphics are nice. I care more about how it plays, But when I saw it, I was like, damn, this game looks good.
You could not stop and appreciate that. Wow, it looks really amazing. Yeah. Just the little subtleties, like the raindrops on his suit, you could just see it just sleek down. And just it looked really nice. Even the lighting in the game, they really set the tone. But yeah, as you said, graphics to me as well. It's great that we have them, but it's all about the gameplay for me, how the game actually feels. And
looking at the game when I watched it, I mean, it just made me want to play the game.
Yeah.
It was like a movie.
Those combos he was doing.
Yeah,
that
the combos are crazy. And you can use the environment in it. I mean, that's just...
the environmental takedowns.
Environmental takedowns.
He grabbed the guy's head and slammed it into like some electric circuit thing, jumped on the light, dragged the light down.
And the guy who was doing like the...
the hype man?
Yeah, he was like, lights out when he used the light. And then, that was shocking when he used like the...
It's so cheesy. So I love the fact that he was there, but he was just so cheesy. Like
cheese on palm cheese.
But I just liked, like you were talking about how the gameplay flowed into cutscenes.
Yeah.
That bit where is he even the ARKHAM Knight, the bad guy? The one that jumps out and he's standing around and he's talking to Batman through the glass when he he's
ARKHAM Knight, yeah.
Yeah, when they're talking and it is a cutscene, but it's part of the gameplay. Like, because you can still control Batman and you can still control things. Like, so that at that part of the game, he's talking to you, but you can still control your car.
Yeah.
And you snipe the guys with your car while you're standing in there and talking to him.
I like the fact that you can do that.
That's what makes me think, what if you do that? Would it change the whole story?
I don't know, maybe.
That's
maybe
what
you
I was
could.
thinking.
Or maybe not change the whole story, but maybe change that scene, how it plays out exactly. Because in one of the scenes, it was obviously he's standing with ARKHAM Knight, and then when he activates the Batmobile to take out these guys, one of them just goes flying through the glass.
Yeah,
that was pretty epic. The one other thing I wanted to point out was I love that whole uppercut move he did, but it wasn't just that he's got like new movesets. Mm-hmm. It was the fact that the Batmobile contributed to that move, so he uppercuts him in the air.
And the Batmobile finished him off.
And just shots a 50 cal, I don't know, bullet, and it takes
like
him
the
out.
only game where you can combo with your car.
I think it is. I think it is.
I like that.
That is pretty sweet, man. I did like how they kind of put that in there. Another thing I liked is I've noticed in all the Batman games from Arkham, Asylum to Arkham City and even Origins. Even though I didn't play it, I did have a look at it. The combat always seemed the same. He's got the same moves.
Yeah. He would like punch one guy,
uppercut,
do an elbow in the guy behind him, do a backflip, go to the next
and he's
guy.
got that same where he hits you with his cloak and he does the bang 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 kind of fist move. But okay, in this one he does have those moves, but he's got more. We've seen a lot more moves now.
He looks like he's got more variety.
More variety.
And I'm pretty sure they haven't shown us everything he has because it's like a little stage demo, so they wouldn't have revealed everything.
Yeah.
So I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, the one thing that actually shocked me was when he used the momentum of how he was moving in the car.
Yeah.
To take out, you can jump out. And take down
while the car was moving, he flew out of it. And used the cape. And he was flying around. That was crazy. It's really mad. Fluid. It's mad the way that you can just use everything. Like you can use the car to lead into like when you're not in the car, and you can summon the car no matter where you are on the map.
Now, if the car can turn into his Bat bike.
Yeah, I mean, we might have to put that.
You know
in
what that may? You never know. It could be in there.
You never know.
It could be in there.
One thing I'll say as well is what I liked was with the Batmobile, how he was in it, and obviously as you were saying, the fluidity, the transitions from being in the Batmobile to just flying to obviously ziplining and getting momentum and then straight into combat was that part where he does that. He's just flying around after he's launched out of the Batmobile, and then you can just line up 4 guys and do a multiple takedown.
Oh yeah!
It's not just 2 guys this time. You can do up to like, what was it?
All of them? Was it
3?
I can't remember.
I think it was 3.
No, I think there was like 4 people.
It was like 4
and he
guys.
took all of them down.
Now, what I want to know is, can you do 4 elemental takedown? Let's say you do the takedown of 4 people, but let's say if he's near like an electric fence or something.
Maybe
that would be pretty cool.
Maybe
if they added that.
It would be nice to see it.
So just to sum up, are you excited about Batman?
I am, even though I haven't finished the other ones. I'm interested in this one. It caught me.
Me too. I really think that this is going to go forward with the series. What do you think, Mo? Your final thoughts on Batman?
Me as well. I mean, just watching that just made me want to play it.
Yeah, because Batman was on our radar, but after seeing that, I think now it's like, okay, we're going to get this. I'm going to play that.
Yeah, that's one of the first titles that actually it looks next gen.
Yeah.
Like, it looks like they're actually trying to take that step
forward,
yeah.
Definitely.
One of the first. Not the first, but one of the first.
One of the first.
Alright, so after that, we went to Shadows of Mordor. I only looked into this recently. Like, I I like the look of it, but after actually trying it, I mean, like they told us to get off, and it felt like I'd only been on there for like a minute.
Yeah. Legitimately, I was like, no, I do not want to get off playing this game.
I think it's because there's so much stuff in that game we didn't get to experience it all.
Yeah.
So it feels like we just learned just a tiny bit of that.
Yeah. I mean, I spent when I was playing it, I just spent the whole time fighting. That's it. I'd look for something. I was like, I gotta kill this guy. I gotta fight him.
Yeah.
I gotta fight him.
You wanted to learn the moves. You wanted to
Yeah.
see what is possible.
And the moves actually look good.
Yeah,
Like, it plays well. It plays well.
You know what my favorite is when you're using your bow, your arrow.
Oh, when you teleport.
When you teleport
yes.
into them to finish off your move. Oh,
Yeah, it's pretty
that was
sweet.
Awesome.
See, what I like is that's your guys' first time kind of like into the game. I've been following this game since it got announced. I've been like so excited. I've been following this game non-stop since the day it got announced. Been looking at the videos, watching it on Twin Galaxies.
I could tell because
I was really interested in this game.
So Bob Roberts and Jessica were there. They are developers of the game.
Yep.
And you were grilling them in the line. Well, not grilling them, but just throwing questions after questions or question after them.
You know what?
And they were answering them really well. Like, even I was asking them a few questions, and you could tell that they were really passionate about the game they made.
They were, man. I mean,
they're good people. They're really good people.
They are so amazing. The fact that we saw Jess. She was just talking to a few other people before us when we were in the line, and she came up to us guys.
We kind of hogged them for.
Yeah, we did. I mean, they actually talked to us for the whole time we were in the line till we actually got to play the game. That's because no one else was
even asking them questions. Like, if you got the developers there, speak to them.
Yeah,
like you're standing in the line to play their game. At least
talk to them. Like, this is the time to get any questions about the game. And you know what? Wow, it was just an amazing experience to talk to them. Jessica was amazing. She was talking to how she grew up on Lord of the Rings. She read the books. Her father was really into Lord of the Rings as well, and she said she loved Lord of the Rings, and it's one of her dream projects to work on. And we were just talking, and then obviously Bob out of nowhere
just popped up out of nowhere.
Like, wow,
hey guys.
Oh, hey guys, how's it going? I was like, oh my god, you're Bob. You're one of the developers of this game. Oh my god. And I just had to talk to him and ask him, some of the questions. You know what? It wasn't that I was grilling. I was just overwhelmed. Just like when you meet someone that's made a game like this,
especially something you've been looking forward to.
Yeah, look forward to for so long, and you've been following it for so long, and just to have to talk to him on a one-on-one basis, like face to face, it was a really humbling experience.
Yeah.
For me.
See, he must have. You're there talking to him about all of these really lore-related stuff about Lord of the Rings, and I'm there like, yeah. So what's your loot like? What's your combat like? What's all these little? See, that's just what I'm on about.
But that's good.
But he still answered them like genuinely.
Yeah,
and,
genuinely.
We still, even though I don't really know too much about the game itself, I was still interested in everything he had to say. Because now I'm actually looking forward to buying that.
It is, man. I mean, I think it's so about time that we get an amazing Lord of the Rings game, especially for the fans. And what I like about it is that they are fans themselves.
Yeah.
That's what I love about it. They know about the lore.
And they were so worried. Like, they're fans, but they're fans that they created something that they wanted other people that are fans to enjoy.
Exactly.
And they were like, oh man, I hope the reviews are good. We have to wait until, because the reviews are coming out that night. And they're like, oh, we're not going to sleep. I hope these reviews are good. I hope they're good.
I don't know. I think they got nothing to worry about from what we've played.
Nothing at all.
They mentioned something about the PS4, which makes me want to play it on the PS4. Was because the PS4 controller has the speakers in it. Obviously, when you're doing one of the special moves, you can actually hear the sword in the controller.
Yeah.
That's something I really want to experience.
I'm sorry about that. Yeah, I'm gonna be experiencing that.
Yeah,
well, I will be.
Don't get too excited because I'm here. I might just.
Just a quick shout out, Bob. I will be taking your advice and I will be getting a PS4. So thank you for that.
Now he told you not to make him responsible for that.
No,
I'm not gonna say you're responsible. I'm just gonna. Okay, maybe Dragon might have to make you responsible.
But no, again, what are you saying about little things like that you can hear the sound effects through the pad?
Yeah.
What I liked was just the little details, like when you're running away and you're climbing on a wall, and doing the whole kind of parkour kind of thing.
Yeah.
You got the enemies, they're throwing tomahawks at you, they're throwing their spears, and they're sticking to the wall and stuff. These little things that I like, and the way the grass looked, The way, you know, when you slice someone's head, you hear that crunch.
Oh, you're...
I'm sorry,
Yeah, he likes his gore.
I love the gore,
Oh
man.
my God.
No, because that's the whole thing about Lord of the Rings.
It's true.
Brutal.
It's true. It is brutal. But I just loved how you could do that. Pretty much anything whenever you wanted to.
Yeah, they
Like,
left it entirely to the person that's playing it.
Yeah, like you can follow the story, or you can
Deviate and do whatever you want.
wander off and do whatever the hell.
And there's a lot to do. I mean,
like the fact that they've got the whole nemesis system in there, like they were saying that unpredictable things happen because of the way it works. So
Yeah.
you'll have one person that's a chief or like the leader. And then you'll have someone that's like way below them that they're afraid of. And I think he was saying that he made one of those guys that they're afraid of the bodyguard for someone else. They made the guy that's scared of the little guy.
yeah.
They made the little guy his bodyguard. So that like, after the intro came in and he walks in all like looking like some badass, he sees his bodyguard standing next to him and runs off.
See, just little things like that just make this game amazing. I mean, again, with the whole Nemesis system, that's something that I was just blown away by. What they're trying to do, they want to make it like it's more interactive. You're leaving a story. It's not just AI characters that you're just going to go through. Each of these orcs have their own personality, their own traits that actually influence the gameplay as well. It's not just that, you know, personality actually does influence the gameplay. Like, you can go where you can actually research your target. He might hate Caragors, you know, and that might make him enraged, you know, if you release a Caragor on him.
Yeah.
Or where a guy doesn't like to be burnt by fire. So if you light him on fire, he'll run away. But let's say you burn him and you leave him disfigured.
Yeah.
You know, he will remember that in his next encounter with you. He's like, you know, yeah, you burnt me. I'm going to gut your guts out. And the dialogue, oh my God, what rich dialogue they have for some of these guys. I mean, I had a guy just threaten to rip my guts out, something like that. I was like,
we're watching the other guy get killed. Like the other guy got killed. Like they had that slow motion thing kick in.
Yeah.
And like you get to
like
to
a
save
last
him.
chance kind of thing.
Yeah. And they mocked him. Like
Did you guys see what happens after the enemy kills you?
no, wait, did you die?
Oh, did you die?
No, I saw someone else die, and I thought,
Yeah,
if I
sure
die...
you did.
No, listen to this.
Okay.
If one of those guys kill you,
Yeah.
like the boss, let's say, they get to level up.
Yeah.
So if they go and kill someone else and take their position, so they move up in a rank.
they move up in rank.
And
move
then
in the
they
hierarchy.
become more stronger as well.
And I asked, that leads me to my question. I asked him, you know, do they get to a point where they become too difficult? And he was like,
Yep.
if that's what you want, that's what you get. I mean, you can get a guy that's ridiculous. Like, if you keep dying, yeah.
That is punishment.
They
It's
will
like-
punish you.
Don't die.
Yeah, get good.
Get good, basically. But seriously, it was a privilege to speak to both of them about the game. Getting my hands on it and actually playing it, as you said, man, it just wasn't enough time.
Yeah.
I wish that I had more time to play. Even the guy tapped me on my shoulder.
We'll have more time next week though.
Yes, I will. And you know what? That week can't come soon enough.
Yeah.
I cannot
Looking forward to
wait
it.
to get my hands on Shadow of Mordor. So, just to wrap Shadow of Mordor up,
Good game. Best game.
amazing. Absolutely amazing. One to watch out for, definitely. I'm even thinking sequel.
So, what, you played like 10 minutes of it.
Yeah.
Oh my.
Yeah, I love it. I love it. No, you know
But
what?
it is a good game.
Dragon
It
is
a good
into
game.
that sort of
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
Lord of the Rings and
Yeah, you're a big Lord of the Rings fan.
me as well, man. I do like Lord of the Rings. My favorite is obviously Legolas. That's why that bow and arrow thing just sold it to me. And the movements, the combat was just amazing. I want it.
Yeah, sounds good. Alright, so after that, we wandered over to Assassin's Creed Unity. What was it, like a little stage, a little display of
Yes.
presentation?
Locking?
Yeah, like
Kind of.
yeah.
Like,
a less aggression, should I say? That the guy that was actually demoing it, he was alright.
yeah, he wasn't a hype man. He wasn't a hype
but the
man.
guy who was demoing, when I was looking at him, he was like, yeah, look at me, man. I'm doing this. Yeah.
I'm the one playing the game.
Yeah, you guys have to wait.
But it's, I don't know, like, it looked like Assassin's Creed. Like, it didn't look like anything different. The last Assassin's Creed I actually really enjoyed was 2. And there's been loads after that. They even asked everyone, like, what was your favourite Assassin's Creed? And everyone was like, well, pretty much everyone was like, 2.
Yeah, pretty much everyone was like number 2. Like, even when it came, who's your favourite Assassin's Creed character? everyone said Ezio.
Yeah,
everyone said Ezio. So yeah. Yeah, I mean, obviously, I'm a big Assassin's Creed fan. I've played them all except Revelations, which to me, I just didn't want to even bother. Yeah, harsh words. Yes. I mean, obviously, seeing the gameplay, I can see they've done a lot of improvements in the movement and the parkour.
Yeah,
it's a lot more easier and quicker, and to scale down buildings. They've done a lot more animation now. Instead of
it
same
looks
old...
more fluid. It doesn't look like he's kind of just sliding down the bricks anymore. Like in the old one. Like if you let go, he kind of just like slid down.
It doesn't look as glitchy, even like
they did say that more of the stuff is more accessible.
Yeah,
accessible. And not only that, when you're doing missions, there are like so many other ways in, and like you have to figure a way out of
I think
doing something.
When he was demoing it, was saying there's like 10 different ways to
do that one mission,
section.
That one building.
Which is quite good. Yeah,
that one thing.
Like cathedral. The only thing we didn't get to see was any proper combat.
Yeah.
But then Assassin's Creed is mostly about stealth.
It is.
They said they wanted to make this one harder and they wanted to make it more about stealth. Personally, I don't know if I like that too much. Even though Assassin's Creed is meant to be stealth,
where we can either go in and attack. Or
I reckon there's still that's still gonna be there, but they said combat's harder. But I guess combat being harder in Assassin's Creed may be a good thing because combat was way too easy. Like you could stand there and just parry everyone and just boop, boop, boop.
I need to let you guys know something. I've actually seen the combat.
Tell us about the combat.
Right. I got saw it, I believe it was on E3 when they first, little few videos I was looking at it. To me, it looks the same like every other Assassin's Creed. It looks a bit slow. Kind of, you got to do the countering thing.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm hoping that maybe, that was like a little section where, whoever was playing it like that. Maybe you can play it a bit better. I still say the best combat of Assassin's Creed was Brotherhood. For me.
Yeah.
It was a lot more faster. You didn't have to wait to counter. You could just, hit a guy and then finish him off with a finishing move. But, I'm really hoping that they do kind of upgrade the combat. Don't just upgrade the parkour, don't leave the combat. I mean, if you're going to do the parkour stuff, work on the combat.
Yeah, it's true.
Another thing as I was going to point out, I think the one selling thing about this game, even though they did obviously demo the single player, I think the multiplayer is a thing that is kind of selling this game to me. Is the more multiplayer aspect, the co-op elements, which is a shame they didn't show that.
Yeah. What would happen if you're doing multiplayer and you have that one guy that's just bad at the game and they keep... Like, what would happen if someone dies in multiplayer? Can you bring them back to life? Like, have they shown anything like that?
I haven't seen anything like that yet. But that's a good question. I mean, is it like you have to go pick them up? Or does it ruin the whole mission? You have to start again?
Oh, that would be so annoying.
Yeah, that would be. I mean, we don't know yet how that's going to play. But I think instead of showing that demo, they should have focused more on the co-op side.
Yeah, that was meant to be the big change of this one. The fact that you can do co-op through the story, but they were just showing the guys doing single player.
I'm actually looking forward to this Assassin's Creed, and that's only because I've seen the multiplayer.
I don't know. That's just personally me.
Is that because you haven't seen the co-op that much, or
no? It's just that it's. See, I saw the co-op trailer. Like they released a new co-op trailer. I've seen that. It did interest me. They said you can redo missions and there's loot. So when they said that, like,
when they just throw that at you,
hey, loot, hey, Havian, some loot.
There's some loot.
Play the game.
Play it.
Here you go.
Take it.
I wasn't interested, and when they said loot, I was like, oh, okay.
Oh, loot.
Maybe, but I don't know. It just looks like Assassin's Creed with loot. It's Assassin's Creed with loot.
What kind of loot?
I'm gonna buy it. I don't know.
That's the question.
Well,
what kind of loot?
No, I don't know.
Could be money.
I need to wait.
Upgrade
It probably is just going to be money, so you can upgrade your stuff.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. For me, I think I'll give it a chance because of the co-op. I wouldn't mind experiencing it. But had there not been no co-op in it, I don't think I would go for this game.
Yeah, but to be fair, next gen has to mainly be about co-op to interact with other people.
That's what most of
these games that are coming out is co-op based, pretty much.
Yeah, they seem to be pushing that a lot.
Like open world.
Yeah. What were your thoughts on Assassin's Creed?
To be fair, I haven't played Assassin's Creed a lot. I'm not that big fan of Assassin's Creed, but I really like the trailer. I enjoyed the trailer. if they made a movie about Assassin's Creed, I'll probably
You
watch
gotta
it.
love Lightning. That's the one thing you took from it. He's probably thinking
like,
it.
I downloaded
Screw the
the
gameplay.
I think I
probably thinking,
downloaded
is
the
this
trailer
even a
song.
game?
The song was really good.
Screw the
Okay,
gameplay.
screw the
Let's
gameplay.
just watch the,
Let's just watch the trailer.
Hey,
I hope they make this
know.
to a
I mean,
movie.
the gameplay. I'll be honest with you, Assassin's Creed. I never really got into it. I played it, but I
Yeah.
never really enjoyed it. I'll be honest.
You're gonna buy it. You're just gonna watch the intro. You're gonna be like, oh,
Yeah, I'm gonna buy it. Just watch the
amazing.
cutscenes and then
and then return it.
return the game.
All right. So after Assassin's Creed, we went over to Alien Isolation. This was your big game, Dragon. This was what you were looking at.
Well, I'll be honest with you. I'm a big Aliens fan. Growing up on the movies, I'm a huge...
You're a big movie buff, aren't you?
I am a big movie buff, man. I love my movies. I am addicted to all types of movies. But Aliens...
He made me go watch 2 movies in one day.
Wait, what were they?
What were they?
Transformers
Yep.
and another movie.
Yes, which we can't name right now. I don't know. But yeah, huge Aliens fan right off the bat. Obviously, this game, they're doing a different approach. I see what they're trying to do here. And I like it. I like the different kind of style. Instead of the whole Marines, gun blazing, this is more focused on, the first Alien movies where Ripley, it's all about dodging the alien, trying to survive, limited ammo. You don't know this creature. You don't know what it can do. What is it? But it's hunting you.
Yeah.
And it's, a lot of ducking and kind of like going into vents. So yeah, it's just a different take on a game, and I really wanted to try it, obviously because I'm a fan, but just try something different. The time I had with it, I enjoyed it. I really did.
I think they should have started off like that with the whole survival thing, because that's really what Aliens is about.
Yeah, well, I don't know where these Marine games came from.
Yeah.
You're bitter about that, aren't you?
Yes, I am. I am.
And I'm a bit upset as well.
Even Lightning's a bit upset because yes, Aliens Colonial Marines was one of the biggest and saddest letdowns for me. Being a big fan of the game, that game I had so much high hopes for, and it really let me down. Really did.
Wow. So yeah, for me, it just it didn't really make much of a difference. I wasn't really looking into it anyway. But I can imagine.
It's because it didn't have loot.
If it had loot, that would have been it. Aliens Colonial Marines, Game of the Year.
Oh my god.
This is going to be against you now.
Yeah.
Anything you're going to say, I'm going to be like loot.
I don't care. I like loot.
No, I like it too, but
I like
come
loot.
on, man. Just because the game don't have loot doesn't mean it's not good.
Loot and combos. If it doesn't have it, then it's not Game of the Year.
Yeah, back to Aliens Isolation. Yeah. What did you guys think of it?
Because you had a bit of time.
Yeah, I played it. It's really similar to a lot of the PC games that, like some of the older PC horror games where you're just first person, you have to survive. I think there was one called Amnesia that was very similar to it, where you had to escape the enemy.
Okay.
But the thing with Amnesia is once you saw the enemy, you kind of just thought, it's just a guy with a big jaw. Like you didn't really care.
Wait,
once you saw.
He had a big jaw?
Yeah, his mouth was just like open.
And that wouldn't just freak you out?
Like once you've seen him and you just see that he just waddles towards you and like hits you. And
I'm sorry, that would freak the shit out of me. If I saw a guy with a big jaw, I'd be like, that's not normal. Like, do you need help? Do you need to go to the dentist to get that jaw? Do you have to go to the doctor? Like, that's not normal, man. There's a guy with a huge ass jaw. That wouldn't freak you out?
Not me. Like this is the thing. Once you see the enemy, you kind of lose the scare. Like once you know what's chasing you, you're just kind of like,
okay, you have nerves of steel.
Unless they pop out at you. Then if it's not a jump scare, then you're just kind of like, okay, I've seen you enough times. It's not really too interesting. That's kind of how it became with. I only played it for 10 minutes, but that's how it became with Aliens.
Oh, okay. So you kind of.
I'm not gonna lie. The first 3 minutes, I sat behind a box just using my radar, just trying to find where it was.
You were scared, right?
The first 3 minutes.
I was behind the box.
I sat
looking for the loot inside the box.
Like you could hear it. Like you could hear it walking around because we were wearing headphones. And and you could hear it walking around, and if you have the radar, you can see kind of where it is. But they do this on purpose. They try to bait you into jumping out, like so the alien would walk away from you, and then it will stop, and then it will run towards you, and then it will stop, and it will walk away again. So they're expecting you to like jump up when it walks away, so you try and shoot it. Nope, didn't fall for it. I hid behind that box.
I gotta ask you, did you just leg it At one point, you just tried legging it? You tried legging it?
So after he walked away, I tried legging it into another room, and then I took my radar eye, and it was walking into the room with me.
Oh, man.
So I was like, you know what? Take me.
Yeah,
Take me. But the thing is, that's when it stopped being scary for me. Because all it done, it jumped on me, and then it just kind of breathed in my face, and then the game was over. And then after that, I was just like, okay, so I'm just going to grab this flamethrower and run now. Like, that was it.
For me, the one part that really got me that I liked is I did try to leg it. I think you saw me. I mean, we both discussed this because I already died, and you know I said to Lightning, dude, I'm just gonna leg it. I'm just gonna go for it, you know. So I just ran straight to the door that was completely the exit. I was about to hit the button, and then I stopped, and then all I could hear was obviously my character going, and I was like, what am I, constipated or what's going on here? Next thing you know, I just see like a tail just right through me, and then like a big hand come over my face. So I kind of like that you're about to escape, you're about to hit that button.
That's so cheap though. I
like that. I enjoyed that. I was like, oh, okay.
Wait, so you almost finished the challenge? Because they did have a challenge there. So you almost finished it. And the alien screwed you over in the last second. And then they kicked everyone off.
Yeah. And they kicked everybody off.
The alien knew what he was doing. He was just following you around.
Yeah, dude, that alien was smart, man. I mean, there was points where, like, as you said, I thought I could kind of get away from the alien. But, man, it just felt really weird because when I was ducking under the kind of, what was it? The kind of shelf or what do you call it? The table. It kind of came in the room and it looked right at me. I thought, okay, am I going to die here? But it just walked away. So that's a bit weird. Yeah, that's one thing I just would say on a negative.
Wait. I don't remember. I watched the movies ages ago. Were the aliens blind?
No.
So they can see?
I think they can see.
Or was it all by smell and sound?
Yeah, I don't think they could have seen.
I think it's by smell and sound.
Yeah,
I think you're right.
Sound, yeah.
I've actually, no, that's a good point. Oh, I'm a bit upset that I don't know that. I'm a big aliens fan. I am sorry. I cannot answer
The only way to test that is when the game comes out, just stand in front of it. Be brave.
They can smell you.
No. They can smell you. Yeah.
They don't stand in front of them.
Don't stand in front of Don't stand in front of them. But how did it not smell you? But again, okay, the concept is interesting.
The concept is interesting,
but it's just not for me.
I think you just need to take a shower before you play the game.
So it doesn't smell you.
It might survive.
See, I was in your position. I was thinking, I like the concept, but is it my type of game? I think I will give it a chance.
Okay.
What's your opinion, dude?
Me, I don't think I will.
Oh, you didn't even try it, did you?
No, but I don't.
It's not your thing.
It's not your thing?
Yeah, no.
Fair enough.
But seeing that this... Alright, so you've seen that PT demo.
Yes.
No.
So, okay, that answers my question then.
Yes.
I was going to say, in terms of just watching the PT demo and playing Alien Isolation, which one do you think would be scarier?
I hate you. PT, obviously, for me.
You didn't even play as well. Alright. See, now I've got a PS4. We can actually try that. I'm not even going to do it.
No. You're scared. No, you're scared yourself.
No, I'm going to do it. It doesn't have loot, though.
So?
PT doesn't have
loot. It does have loot.
Like, what?
It does.
What, the baby?
The little fetus in the... It's got a little fetus in the sink that cries. That's loot.
Oh my god.
Do you know that?
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god. But no, you're right. In terms of which game looks the most that would scare the crap out of me, it'd have to be PT, man. It's like the new Silent Hill that's coming out. That game, I wish that game was there. I would have played it.
I probably would have not played that.
Yeah.
Why not?
Because it has no loot. Like, that's...
Are you being serious?
It has no loot and no...
Oh, wait,
no, I would have played it.
Yeah, but are you serious about the loot thing about PT?
No.
Right, because you sound a bit confident there about the loot thing.
No. Alright, so after Alien... Well, at some point, we went over to the Oculus. We wanted to try Oculus Rift. We wanted to try Oculus Rift, and they told us to go away.
Yes, they did.
It's because we got there too late. They were closing up.
Yeah, the Oculus, they had the aliens for that, right?
They had aliens.
See, now, there I probably would have wanted to play it. See, now I wanted to experience it there. Now,
if I was playing it on Oculus, I'm pretty sure that the whole scare thing.
You think it would work better?
It would have worked better.
It would have worked better.
Because if I turned around and saw an alien standing behind me, then I'm pretty sure I would have like knocked over the TVs and like dropped everything all over the place. But I reckon it would have worked better in that. It's just a shame we didn't get to try it.
Yeah, it's a real shame, man. I mean, we did ask the guy, but he was having none of it. Nope, can't play it.
Like, you should have come early.
Come early. And he was right. We should have probably come early. That was one thing that, would have been nice to check that out, because I've never even seen that before. Like, the whole VR kind of thing. So, but I know PlayStation is doing...
Yeah, they're doing the Morpheus. That one, I don't know what's meant to be better, but a lot of people... I think that Morpheus may have a chance just because PlayStation got the Move controllers.
Right.
So you can control things like using movement as well. Oculus, I don't think it has a controller. I think it's going to be like either you're using a normal controller or mouse and keyboard or something like that.
But the Move controller, it hasn't worked in the past. Do you think it will work?
It's actually pretty... In terms of moving, it's actually pretty sensitive. And it's got the actual controls on the controllers as well.
See, for
it's
me...
got the buttons on the controls.
I get what you're saying, but for me, I would say the Oculus, because I want to feel where I don't have a controller in my hand. I think that would be pretty sweet.
I'm only saying that because that is an addition. Like, you still have the Morpheus.
Yeah.
But wait, how are you gonna play the game with no controller if you're using the Oculus?
That's a good thing. I want to see, how does Aliens work? Because obviously you have to
you still have to use like a mouse and keyboard or a controller. You still have to control it with something. Okay, I thought it's just gonna be the camera movements based on.
Just the camera movements. Yeah. You still use the controller.
That's the only reason I say Morpheus, because of the PlayStation Move, because you can actually make actions.
But I saw a guy with the I don't know if it was the Oculus. He had one of those things on his head.
Yeah.
And he was on like a sort of treadmill sort of thing.
Oh, what was it? The one where he was holding... Was that a video?
Yeah, and he was like locked in, so when he's walking, he's actually moving the treadmill.
Yeah. That's an expensive controller. I like that. I wouldn't go that far with it. But it's opened up a lot of things. Like, a lot of people are coming up with new ideas because of it. At first, when I heard about it, I wasn't too excited, but now that I'm seeing the nonsense people are coming up with, I'm interested. It'll be something to look forward to. But you guys, see, I'm not a big FPS guy.
No, you are not.
But you guys tried out the new Call of Duty.
Woo!
I know you're big FPS people. So
yes, we are.
Give me a rundown on. See, I watched you guys playing. All right, I watched you playing.
Oh, you tell us what
the last Call of Duty that I played was Black Ops.
Right.
That Black Ops was pretty
Black Ops 1, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So that's the last one I played. I played that for a while, but looking at this, it looked slow.
Sluggish.
It looked slow when I was watching you guys play it. It looked really, really. I don't know. That's just from me watching it. But how did it feel?
It felt like the engine was a little bit off of Call of Duty Ghost, and I didn't really enjoy that sort of like. Where Call of Duty left me off was on Modern Warfare 2 and Black Ops 1. After that, it started going downhill for me. But Advanced Warfare was just another Call of Duty Ghost with different weapons, different map, and sort of a bit like Titanfall with a jetpack,
Ooh.
And I didn't really get to play much of it. I played one game and then
my
server sort of broke down. But to be fair, from that little 5 minutes I played, I'm not seeing much about it. It doesn't have the same feeling I used to get from.
But there was a lot of, what was about the customization? Would you say that was a plus?
Customization looked
standard,
the same as
Ooh.
Black Ops 2 with the wild cards and
wow. So they made like a big thing about that, but
it's
pretty much
weapons.
the same.
New weapons, and the way you use them is just more
new grenades.
They look like it's from the future, really. I don't think there's much about it.
Ooh, bold statements. What do you think, Dragon?
Yeah, man. I mean, I'm a huge Call of Duty fan. For me, Call of Duty 4 was the one that just roped me in. Big fan of that. That's what actually got me to play competitively. Wanting to play competitively. Like, I'm a big guy when it comes to my KD and stuff. Obviously, Modern Warfare 2 again was a great sequel to the first game. And then after that, obviously Black Ops 1 was pretty good. I enjoyed Black Ops 1.
Yeah.
Really enjoyed Black Ops 1. Black Ops 2 was okay. I did play a bit of World at War.
See, I think World at War, what made it a great game was
that
zombies.
was that the dog one?
Yeah.
The one with the dogs.
See, I played that. I played
that's
that one
where
as well.
zombies
I
all
played that one
started
as well.
off.
Yeah, that's where zombies all started off. I enjoyed
Wait, no,
that.
I didn't play that one. Zombies was in Black Ops as well, right?
Yeah, but World at War,
I didn't play
World at War had zombies. That's where it all started off. And I think it was the best zombies for Call of Duty.
Let me just recap that. Sorry, because I did leave one Call of Duty out, which actually brought me into COD, was Call of Duty 2, which was obviously...
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, I got that with my first Xbox 360. When I purchased it, I bought Call of Duty 2, and I love Call of Duty 2. You know, it was just like, if you shoot, you appear on the radar. The health was really low. It was kind of like hardcore-ish in a way. Yeah. Really enjoyed 2, and then obviously Call of Duty 4. We used to play a lot of hardcore in COD 4.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
I think that's the only thing we used to play.
That's the only thing we ever played was hardcore.
And then Modern Warfare 2 brought us back to the
standard TDM.
We played that. TDM.
What is hardcore?
Okay, hardcore is where... Sorry. It doesn't have loot.
Yeah, no loot.
No loot. No, hardcore is basically you don't have no radar. Your health is a lot lower, so it takes like maybe 1-2 shots to kill you.
Okay,
so you don't get no hit markers or anything like that. It's just like 2 shots and you're dead. And there's no radar as well.
It's more
realistic.
Tactical.
Yeah.
You have to be tactical to play. Like, let's say you're playing hardcore on like Modern Warfare, Call of Duty 4.
Yeah.
And we have a full team of 6, and we're on a streak of, let's say, 3, and that's a UAV. And hardcore, you don't have a map, and if you have a team, you don't want to obviously call it all in at the same time. You want to do it in order. So it's more hardcore is more of a team-based sort of playlist.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, so back to what I was saying about, obviously, the new Call of Duty that will be coming out. I got to play a lot more of it than Lightning, obviously due to your console crashing, technical difficulties. I got to play 2 modes, obviously TDM, and then I've got to play like another operation type of mode where you have to like run with the ball and stuff and put it in the other area.
Volleyball, something.
Yeah, basically like that. My impression of the game, I have to agree with Lightning. It was sluggish. It didn't feel like COD to me. Original COD to me. I'm a huge little COD fan. I mean, I've always said COD 4 and Modern Warfare 2 were the best.
Me too, man.
Even Call of Duty 2.
I didn't get to play Call of Duty 2, unfortunately.
I do like what they kind of did. I get the whole idea of the mech warrior kind of thing. You know what it reminded me of was that movie?
Which movie?
Live, Die, Repeat, which is known as what else? What was it? What's the other name of it? It's called Live. It's with Tom Cruise.
Oh, Oblivion. I think you're thinking Oblivion.
Oh, not Oblivion. Not Oblivion.
Damn it.
Oblivion?
I know.
Oblivion.
I'm pretty sure there's people watching this like when they be like, "Josh, that's that film."
Live, Die, Repeat.
I know it.
Edge of Tomorrow.
That's it.
Movie guy. Engaged.
Movie guy engaged. Okay.
Yeah. Movie mode engaged. So obviously it kind of reminded me with just the suits, not the whole aliens thing. Sorry, just the suits.
Like some something.
Suits. Yeah, you know what? Man, I wasn't feeling it at all. I didn't like it. I found it too sluggish. It didn't feel like Call of Duty to me. I don't like the whole jetpack thing. I mean, I've done Titanfall. I've played Titanfall.
Yeah.
You know? It just didn't feel like a Call of Duty game to me, man. You know, I'll be honest with you, I'm not looking forward to it.
Oh, okay. Wow. That was like the last thing we done, so...
Bit of taste in my mouth, yeah.
Yeah, well, this was fun. Like, we're gonna probably have to do this a few more times. That was our first little collaboration.
Yes, it was.
And Game Venom. Maybe we'll do a few more things, but where can people find you guys?
Yeah, so you can find me at GV DRAGONFISTS.
Mm-hmm.
So and obviously my buddy here.
Yeah, that's on YouTube. GV Lightning.
What is your channel all about? I know you two always play in a pair.
Yeah, we wanted to do something different. I mean, we've seen a lot of guys, you know, just show themselves playing. I mean, what we like is team playing together.
Yeah.
So we want to bring that to our videos, man. We don't see a lot of people playing like in a team. So yeah, what we're doing is like we have a kind of a screen, like a main screen.
Yeah.
We have like another little screen on the side where you can see Lightning's perspective or vice versa. And yeah, we just get to show, you know, different points of view from like either FPSs or racing games. You know, what you know Lightning would do or what I would do. You get to see, you know, different kind of angles and stuff.
Good.
Yeah.
Because the reason being we have like 2 different ways of playing a game. Like let's say Dragon likes to hold it down, we could hold it down together, or I'll be running around, or any game really. And we've got 2 different perspectives.
Yeah, sounds good. Did you say where people can find you?
Yeah, GV Lightning.
Alright. And you can find me, well, you can find Havian at Crit Damage Movies. That is CRITDMG Movies. Well, yeah, it's been fun, guys.
Yeah, it's been fun, man.
Just one question. Is there any loot on...
My videos are all about loot.
Okay.
Like, so Alright, so I play, most of my videos are just action games or RPGs. Loot. Straight up loot. Okay. So they generally what I focus on. It's been... I usually do a lot of Japanese games because that is what a lot of Japanese games are action games or RPGs. You'll find those are most, like the bulk of them that I'm interested in. But I do play a few other things. But for the most part, it's just going to be those. So I haven't really seen a lot of people that kind of focus on those things on YouTube. So I kind of thought, you know what? I'll focus on them. But yeah, that's what I've been doing. But yeah.
Yeah, dude. So
it's been fun.
It's been fun. It's been good.
Yes. Can't wait till the next time we do this.
Yeah. So for anyone that's watching, thanks for listening. Well, not even watching, listening. Like I'm pretty sure we'll have gameplay there, but you'll be listening for like well over an hour. But thanks for listening, and we'll see you next time.
Yeah. Thanks, guys.
Peace out.
Peace out.